Hello, so I'm back with another YouTube video. I thought it might be helpful to show you some of the products that I've used throughout TSW. Through the first 6 months, I literally used nothing, absolutely nothing on my skin because I was doing NMT quite strictly. But after that, I did slowly introduce some moisturisers in quite small amounts. So I'm going to show you what those were, and also things like shampoo and conditioner. People have asked me about that as well. So pretty much everything I've used in the last 16 months now, I'm going to try and mention in this video that I've used successfully without flaring. So, and I'm going on holiday next week as well, this week. So I've had to buy some sun cream, which I was quite worried about because I've not been moisturising my body every day for such a long time, and obviously that's something I'm going to have to do because we're going to be out in the sun all day, so I can't not use anything. So I've had to choose something from a brand which I do know that doesn't flare me up. So let's get started. So last year, the things that I started using, I wasn't using very much on my body at all. In fact, I'm going to start with the thing that I used before TSW, and I moisturised my whole body with this every day, twice a day for like 2 years. When I found this, it just like worked really well for me. It's quite light, but it's not too thick either. And that is Veen xericon. And I just bought a new bottle of this because I had 3 for 2 in Boots yesterday. So this is the only thing that I was using, even in like, I can't remember if I was using it about 6 months in, but when I had a really sore bits, like in my inner elbows here or in the crease of my knees, I would use this cream just to loosen it up a little bit, and it did help, and I've never had any bad effects from this at all. So it's really nice, and it just comes out in this little pump, and it almost goes like this when you open a new bottle. Come on, here we come. Okay, yeah, cool. Like that, and it's just really nice. That's quite a lot. I'm gonna rub it in my hands, but it's like, it's not too thick, it goes on quite easily. And I bought this, I just ran out of this, and I bought a new one because someone said to me, when you go abroad, you're going to need to moisturise after you've been out in the sun all day because you're going to be dehydrated, your skin's going to be really dehydrated from that. So that's why I bought one of this, and obviously I'm going to squirt it into a little 100ml, and I'm probably just going to use it once I've washed the sun cream off of my body, just to stop it from completely drying out. But I am used to having very dry skin at this point. So something else that I used, and you'll see this, so my mum works for Tropic, she's a Tropic ambassador, so she was trying to help me out with the Tropic products that she thought might be useful for me. And last year they released so their top product is something with tamanu balm in it, which is supposed to be this healing, I think it's a nut, it's like a healing ingredient. And they released this cream, it's actually for babies, and it's actually a nappy cream. I don't know if you can see that. So it's got tamanu oil, emu apple fruit extract, and zinc oxide. And I was interested in this because of the tamanu element, which is supposed to be healing, and the zinc oxide, because zinc oxide is the active ingredient in Sudocrem, which helps to heal wounds. It is zinc. So I was really excited to try this. So I bought this last year, and I've been using this on my hands. Last year my hands, they're okay now, but last year my hands were really sore. I still have some dryness in the knuckles around here, but in between my fingers last year was really weepy and oozy. I wonder if I can find a picture of it somewhere to insert. Maybe it'll be here. But they were really weepy and oozy in between my fingers, which would scab. And you can imagine how uncomfortable that was when I was moving my hands around and it was like rubbing on scabs constantly. But at the same time, rubbing your hands like that and like squeezing your hands together and going like that, oh, it's like the best hand itch ever. And I still do it now, but I don't weep anymore, so it's not so bad. So I've been using this on my hands, and I don't react to this. And it definitely, if my hands are feeling really dry and itchy and uncomfortable, and I do use this, it definitely alleviates some of that uncomfortableness to the point where I'll be thinking, oh, I'm going to take my hand cream with me because if I get really dry, horrible hands, then I can use it and it will make them feel better. On the same topic of Tropic, I was also using last year their Tamanu Balm. Looks like this. And you can see actually how much I've used. So I was using this last year after the patch had kind of gone away on my face and it had healed up a bit. And I was just looking really dry on my face. It was just looking very dry. And so I would just scoop out a tiny bit of it, just rub it between my fingers and then just like dab it on my face just to lessen the appearance of the dryness. And it did definitely help. And I definitely think in the latter months of last year when I was coming out of my first flare, probably from about month 8 to 10, I would say, I was using this then, and it was definitely helped me feel more confident with my appearance and helped me feel like I didn't look like a dry sand man. With Tropic, again, I've got a nourishing hair cleanser. A lot of people ask me what shampoo and conditioner I use, and the truth is my scalp is not that sensitive, and I was using purple shampoo last year all the way through it, and my scalp has never been affected. I'm really lucky in that sense. So I've been able to kind of use whatever shampoo and conditioner I prefer. However, I do find that if I use a shampoo that's got loads of sulfates in it, that I get a really itchy scalp. So I do tend to choose a more organic one, which is sulfate, silicone free, that kind of thing. So this is nearly empty. This is my Tropic Nourishing Hair Cleanser. It doesn't lather up in the shower, it doesn't make my hair feel weighed down or anything. And then I'll also use this Hair Feast Deep Conditioning Treatment. Again, because it's really natural. It's okay, but my hair's really dry because the ends have been bleached about 5 times, so it's just not enough moisture. So this is the conditioner I love, and I've used this for years, literally since uni, and it's the only thing that really makes my hair feel moisturised. And it's Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. So I'll just shampoo my hair in the shower, which means I only have to deal with soap and suds on my hands once. And then I get out and I literally take maybe a walnut, even less than that, like the size of a small nut, probably like that much product in between my hands. And then I'll just like rub it all through my hair. And you can feel when your hair kind of combs through quite nicely. And that's when you know you've got enough in it. But if you overdo this, you literally have to wash it out again because it really weighs your hair down. If you get the right amount in, it's really good. And that's all natural as well. And it lasts for ages. I've literally had this tub for about 2 years and it's still going. Sudocrem, obviously. I don't know if I have a tub in here. I don't have a tub to hand, but it goes without saying, Sudocrem is absolutely amazing. And I've used Sudocrem on all my weepy bits. If I have a really sore weepy chin, I'll put it on my chin. Could not have gone without Sudocrem for this whole process. It's amazing. I'm sure there's better options out there. I think there's a Lion's Leaf balm, which is really good as well, but I've just never bothered to buy any, to be honest, because Sudocrem's always worked okay for me. So I'm going on holiday next week, and that means I have to wear sun cream. So I was very worried about which sun cream to choose, because I know I couldn't use Nivea or anything like that. It'd probably be alright for a one-off, but if I'm using it all week, every day on my skin, I wanted something that I know is gonna not make me react, and the brand that I trust the most to do that is Veen. So I went into Boots yesterday and picked up this sun cream. So I've got a Factor 50. I've got a really strong one because I thought my skin is quite vulnerable still, so I wanted a strong one. But I'm hoping this is going to be okay for my holiday. I will check back in and let you know. There was also one from La Roche-Posay which I thought about picking up, but I just thought, I know a Veen, I know, like, I don't want to get to the holiday and then find out that I'll react to the La Roche-Posay stuff, so I'm going to go with a Veen. My safe bet. So I'll let you know how this goes. As long as I don't get sunburn, it's fine. And then I would have picked up, because it was 3 for 2 on a Veen, I would have also picked up their skin recovery cream, which is like a tiny little tube, just because I used that before TSW. I used it every day in my skincare routine. After I'd washed my face, I would put that at the skin recovery cream, and then I'd put the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream on. But they didn't have it, so I got this instead, and I don't know what this is going to be like. And it's their restorative protective cream, and it looks pretty good to me. And it also has the mention of zinc, copper zinc on it, which I know works for me quite well, and I do trust this brand, so I'm really hoping this is going to be okay. But this is what this one looks like. If anyone's tried this before, let me know how you found it. God, I've got nails on, I can't open this. Don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's quite thick. it's thick. It's thick. That's good. I can feel the zinc in it. Do you know what? It's similar to it's similar to this, but this is a really thick, almost paste-like consistency. If I show you this, I literally use loads of it. Look how thick that is. And that, it's almost dry. You know the feeling of when you're putting like, when you're playing with clay or something, it's almost a clay-like texture, that one. But I've always found that it works, so that's okay. But this could be my new favourite, to be honest. I might take this as my hand cream because it feels a bit nicer than the Tropic one, I'm not gonna lie. But there we go. I mean, for me, during TSW, I really believe that using as little product as possible is the best way to go. But I do wonder sometimes, when I see other people who have healed or are healing really well, having used moisturisers the whole time, sometimes I do wonder, should I have just moisturised? Like, would I have these wounds on my face? Would I have had all those giant scabs if I'd have just moisturised the whole time? Would I be more healed? Would I be the same amount of healed as I am now if I'd have moisturised? But unfortunately, we can all only choose one path, and I chose to do no moisture. And I do really like now that I don't need to moisturise at all. Like, my body produces its own oils. I never have to. I could go without moisturiser completely if I wanted to, but now I'm just thinking, for the sake of a little bit of extra comfort, I'm trying to. And also, I like using skincare. I like using moisturisers and stuff, and I can't wait to use them on my face again. I would like to use skincare again. Maybe that's a girl thing. I just like using nice stuff, you know. Literally, that's it that I was using throughout TSW. They're the only products that I would say to give a go. They're the only products I can recommend because they're the only ones that I've used throughout this. Oh, Bauman's. I haven't mentioned Bauman's Skin Salvation. When I was using this Timoni Balm, I was kind of intermittently using this and Bauman's Skin Salvation, which I've actually run out of and had to throw the bottle away, and I just haven't bought another one because I haven't been able to put stuff on my face now. But Bauman's Skin Salvation was really nice on my face, just for getting rid of some of the dryness. Never made me flare up. It was really nice. But again, it didn't really get rid of the TSW. It just kind of bettered the appearance for the day. It never was like a miracle thing, like, oh, my face is getting so much better now. Never had that. Never had that. It's just been the same, and things have helped make it more comfortable along the way. So yeah, those are my products that I would recommend, and if you have any other questions about anything, just drop it below in the comments. Right, cheers guys, bye.